All right, we have got a dedicated Centuri Vanguard here, fully working, very nice condition, solid cabinet, no water damage. There is some cabinet damage down here. The front corners on both sides have kind of gotten busted, which is common on these Centuri cabinets. The bottoms aren't attached very well, and so see how this thing it rocks forward and back because the way they put the feet on these, attach them to the bottom, it kind of would break the bottom out so that the feet were still attached to the bottom and the bottom was still on the game, but it wasn't really secured to the cabinet. So then the weight would then fall on the front corners of the cabinet, and so those corners would get crushed. So there's your history lesson on Centuri cabinets. But anyway, this is in really good shape. This is a what we call a survivor. Sorry, there's one thing about these is the black paint kind of flakes around on the sides. But where was I? Oh, yeah. CPO is almost perfect. It's got a couple little flaws, like right here, there's a little crack. But other than that, boy, is it nice, vibrant. And I've really only just wiped it off. I haven't really scrubbed this thing. I did put in some new LED bulbs here for the coin door. Coin door's in great shape. It's even got the little 3-point locking system, which is really nice. Got the original cash box in there. Bezel is in great shape. You can see it's plexiglass with paper bezel behind it, and that's in great shape. Marquee is perfect. I forgot to check the bulb. It looks like it's not lit up, but it's just a fluorescent bulb in there that you can get at Menards for, I don't know, $5 maybe. So, picture is perfect. It's a G07 vertical monitor. It is a virgin, meaning it's never been cap kitted, which is amazing because this is 42 years old, 43 years old, and it's still got the same caps it had when it was new. But this game wasn't out much. It was owned by an operator who just did like fairs in the summer, and he only did them for a few years and then put all this stuff into storage and went into a different business. So this game was only out, a few times each summer for a few years. There's no burn on this tube at all. I've got a picture you can see in the list of pictures that shows the tube with just no burn. I'm not saying this doesn't need a cap kit. You should still replace the capacitors because they're old and they're dried out, I'm sure, and they're probably going to go soon. But they haven't gone yet. They're still going. I mean, there's not even any curvature on the picture. It's amazing. So yeah, does this even have a coin counter? Let's see how many 18,000 plays. Well, that's pretty low for a Vanguard. I mean, this was a real hot game. So let's coin it up, start a game.
Bon voyage. Let's attack.
I loved this game when I was a kid. I was about 13, 12, 11, 12 when this came out. Oops, I needed to get that next energy. Looks like this right button needs clean.
Let's attack.
Well, control panel just has one nut holding this bolt down and then it hinges forward. You can clean that button contact. Oh yeah, and you can go through when you've got that energy. Yeah, so the firing forward button, it's cleaned. But anyway, this thing is in amazing shape. I could show you the monitor in the back if you want. It's got the original back door with key. I have not vacuumed this cabinet out, so I apologize. But the vacuum's in a different room, so. There it is. There's your Virgin Geo7 with the vertical mount frame. Boards are over there. They're super clean. Still running on original boards, original power supply, another amazing thing. And original caps on the monitor. There's your cabinet tag, Vanguard. Serial number 7444. For indoor use only. I'm glad they made that clear, because yeah, some people seem to keep these outside. Okay, that's it. Very nice Vanguard. Oh yeah, I should show you the sides. Look at this. Almost flawless. It's got a little scratch in the side art here. Otherwise, another scratch right there. Let's look at the other side. This side is also almost flawless. It's got a few little marks like here. Here's a little line here. But it's really, really good. Let's be honest here, people. Come on. Give me a break. This is nice. Especially for a Survivor. I mean, it hasn't been restored. It's remarkable. I can barely stop staring at it, and I can't stop the camera.
Bon voyage.
Oh, it's also one of the first talking games. Bon Voyage. And it's got the Star Trek Next Generation theme.
Let's attack.
I mean, that's pretty amazing, because the Star Trek Next Generation hadn't even started yet. As a kid, you know, as like a 12-year-old boy, I always found it kind of humorous that it sounded like they were saying breast attack. I don't know what they're really saying, but it sounds like breast to me. And then it sounds like when you get to the clouds, it says prick zone. I don't know what it's really saying, but that's what it sounds like. I'm sorry.
Rainbow zone.
Rainbow, now that does sound like rainbow. You don't. Did pretty good for one hand, and one of the fire buttons not working. Now listen, when we get to the end of this, I'm just gonna say prick zone.
Rainbow zone.
Okay, not yet. It'll say it when we get past these. Here we go. Listen. Oh, come on.
Stick zone.
There, did you hear that? Maybe it was stick. Well, I guess as a 12-year-old boy, I wanted to hear it say something naughty. So I just believed it to be. Boy, it is really hard with the firing forward button not working and trying to play with one hand. If you hit any of those little things sticking out, you die. Anyway, great game. Oh, you can continue on it too. Forgot about that. It must be one of the first games where you can continue.